All right, what's going on, guys? So today is a Sunday. It's supposed to be my day off. I got 4 jobs, 2 Taskrabbit jobs and 2 of the furniture delivery jobs that I was telling you guys about. So technically I already did 1 job. I did that emergency job for a customer that got stood up by a moving company. This is the first job I'm doing where the customer booked me directly from that furniture store. So I got a ton of work coming. I had 6 jobs that I could do. I'm only doing 4. So one of them was a gig app job, picking up a refrigerator and delivered by 6 p.m. I could definitely do that, but I turned that down. And then I had another job I could do where the customer said I could deliver anytime during the day, and I decided to give that to another driver in my market. So I'm not greedy for money, so I share the wealth. Anyways, I'm not gonna video too much because I am trying to work fast. I'm just gonna take a couple photos and I'll explain each job. And then at the end of this video, I'm gonna tell you about a job I did yesterday. So yesterday was technically my first job that I did where the customer booked me directly. So this is day 2 of that. So that was yesterday. So anyways, headed to it. I'm doing my 2 Taskrabbit jobs first. The first one, I'm moving these items, just some boxes, some totes, from a 3rd floor apartment going down. So I don't mind going down, I just don't like going up. So we're going down, and then we're driving a very short distance to a storage unit. So that job should only take about an hour or less. So I got that job, and then right after that, in the same area, I have another customer that wants me to move a TV stand from her dad's house to her house. Do have to go up 1 flight of stairs, but should be pretty light, no problem. So after that, it will be the furniture deliveries. I got 2. All right, guys, all done. This job was super easy. The customer was very prepared. They sent me a map of how to get to her apartment, which is great because I hate trying to find apartments. She sent me photos, and it was just the items that she had in the photo. So very honest customer. Easy job. I used my appliance dolly. Probably made like 3 trips. So definitely a one-man job. We're driving, I think, like 0.3 miles to the storage unit. So this job will be done in no time, probably like 30 minutes. And then I'm headed to the other job. I laid everything flat. There's no reason to stack anything when you have so few items. So just to limit the chance of something falling over, breaking, all that stuff. It was 3 flights, but it was just 1 long one and then 2 short ones. So it wasn't bad. All right, man. I'm gonna drop these off and then head to the other job. All right, guys, this is the storage unit. It was right down the street. So all single level. So just followed the customer here. All right, guys, just finished that job. I am now headed to my 2nd Taskrabbit job. This job I just completed took less than 30 minutes. It was like 20 minutes. It didn't take no time at all. The delivery was super easy. Her storage unit was just right around the corner. I put my chop block down and used my hand cart to carry the boxes. So it took like less than 5 minutes to unload. The customer may put some more items in there, so I stacked everything neatly and gave her plenty of room. Kind of a small unit, but I made plenty of room for her. So anyways, yep, the other customer is about 7 miles from here. I'm headed to it now. So that customer, we're just gonna be moving a TV stand and taking it upstairs. One thing to add, so that customer, once I complete the job, they can give me a review. So for this job, I only charge $75. That's my hourly rate. It used to be 80. I dropped it down $5. That kind of gives you the edge over other people that's at 80 bucks. So it just gives you more work. So I don't mind taking it down, $5. After the job, the customer can do a review. And your reviews are the most important part of Taskrabbit. You have to have 5-star reviews. So this customer, all of my reviews are 5-star, but it's what they say. So I'm not gonna show you all my reviews, but this is what most customers say. And the most important part is the communication, being on time and communicating. So when I got up this morning, so first of all, when they booked the job, I let them know, hey, I'm gonna contact you the morning of, so you know that I'm gonna show up. Because a lot of these customers, especially when you're moving stuff, they get nervous. They're afraid that the person doesn't show up. And that's happened many times. So you want to message them in the morning. Let them know. Like, as soon as you get up. If the job starts at 10, contact them at 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock. Hey, I'll be headed to your way within an hour. I will advise you my ETA. So when they get up in the morning, they see that message, they like, okay, cool, he's going to show up. That's important. And then also be on time, right? If they have a time that they want you to do the job, do it at that time. Don't be late. So that helps me. That's through experience. I'm telling you, it works. That's how you keep the 5 stars. That's how you stay at the top of the list of taskers in your market, and you get hired the most. So I'm getting bombarded with jobs because of that. All right, guys, we're at our second Taskrabbit job, and everything should be ready. We're just picking up 1 TV stand, so should be a pretty quick job. I think we're driving about 12 miles to the drop off, and we got to go up 1 flight of stairs. These are some really big homes, big houses. All right, guys, we're all loaded up. It's all ground level. I took a photo of it, how it looked before I picked it up, just for liability purposes. We had to wrap it up really good and stand it straight up because it was a really tight turn to get out. So I used my appliance dolly. That's how it looked. And very easy pickup. So it took about 10 minutes because we had to wrap it really good. Got it loaded up. So I'm going to use the appliance dolly at the delivery as well, because I do have to go up 1 flight of stairs. So the customer is aware of that, has no problems, and should be good to go. All right, guys, I'm here at the customer's apartment, and just going to deliver this real quick and get to the next job. I don't want to spend too much time on these segments because the video gets too long. I've been here before. Actually, this building right here was a dolly experience where the customer did not add stairs, so had an issue with that. And I did a moving job too with a buddy of mine in this complex. So a lot of these places is same place, go to the same place all the time. All right, let me knock this out. All right, guys, just finished that delivery. Wasn't hard at all. We had it on the appliance dolly, and the TV stand wasn't too heavy, so got it delivered. I am now headed to the furniture store to pick up a bed set and a nightstand. And I have another driver picking up from another furniture store on my behalf for me, so I don't have to make 2 trips. So got him some work, and he'll be able to help me with this delivery. So he's picking up a dresser, a nightstand, a table set with 4 chairs and a mirror. So he's got a box truck, so got plenty of room. All right, guys, just got loaded up. This is what the load looks like, and my partner also got loaded up, but one of the items is a mirror, and we thought it was a dresser mirror. It's not a dresser mirror. It's actually a really big wall mirror. It's super heavy, super fragile, so we had to cut that one out of the delivery. I did let the customer know he's going to arrange for it to be delivered a different way, but too much liability with that one. So but everything else he got the dining table set, dresser, and nightstand, and then I got the other nightstand and the bed set. So we're just going to drop that off in the house, put the bed together real quick. The hardware is in the nightstand, and it's easy to put together. I put the same bed together yesterday, so should be in and out pretty quick. And then I also have the last customer already loaded because his item was at the same furniture store, and we're gonna drop him off last. So he's got the recliner, electric recliner. All right, guys, again, not gonna show this. I'll take a couple photos. We're gonna knock this out real quick, and then I'll let you know at the end of the video how everything went. So we're going to a house like this. Nothing going upstairs. All right, guys, just delivered to the customer. It's the house where that little car is sticking out the garage halfway. It did not go as planned. Nothing went wrong other than the wait time. And there was a mirror that was a little too big, too fragile for us to take. So anyways, customer's gonna have that picked up by somebody else. And then my partner, who picked up the other furniture at the other store, he had to wait like an hour and a half. So that was the only issue. So once I finished putting everything together, I had to wait here for them and help them deliver the dresser, the nightstand, and the table and chairs and stuff. So anyways, I think it was worth it, at least for me. Hopefully it was worth it for them. They had a lot of jobs already, so but yeah, definitely gonna have to make some adjustments. I'm kind of coordinating these deliveries and they weren't prepared. So I gotta make sure they're prepared. These stuff needs to be wrapped and ready to go so that my guys are not waiting for an hour. So anyways, lesson learned. That's why, you know, great experiences. So anyways, everything went well. Customer was happy. We got a lot of stuff delivered, made some good money, and we're headed to our very last stop. We're dropping off this recliner right here, and this is the manager from one of the furniture stores. So the other driver, there's another driver that picked up the other one. He bought 2 of them. It's at a different store. He picked that up. I gotta go meet him, so I'm in a hurry. All right, guys, pulling up to my last stop, and this customer actually lives by me. So there's another driver that picked up a recliner just like mine from another furniture store, and he's gonna meet me here, and we're gonna help each other unload. And that'll be it. Finally be done for the day. So 4 jobs. I'm just gonna let you guys know how much I made on these jobs, and then I'll do a breakdown of these jobs with more details on a different video. Got a lot of information to share. All right, guys, we just finished, and this was a specially discounted delivery because this is the manager of that furniture store. He's the one that 2 years later, he's had my card still and reached out to me and got me this golden opportunity. So we delivered 2 recliners. One of my partners picked up the other one from the other store. I picked up the other one, and then we even went the extra mile and moved his 3-seater sofa, which the backs come off. So we took the backs off and made it real easy. Put it on the dolly and rolled it out and put it in his garage. So done for the day. I'm not gonna do a breakdown verbally. I'm gonna show you how much each job paid, and that'll be it. And I'll do a thorough video another day when I'm tired. So y'all have a good one. Catch y'all on the next one.